Hello, I'm Devani Patil, Assistant Professor from Arihant College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Camp, Pune. Today, we will discuss how we can create GUI in computer graphics. To create a GUI in computer graphics, we have some elements available in computer graphics. With the help of these elements, we can create a very proper or very good GUI in computer graphics. So, these are cursors, radio buttons, scroll bars, menus, and icons. So, we will start with the cursor. In computer user interfaces, a cursor is an indicator used to show the current position for user interaction on a computer monitor or other display device that will respond to input from a text input or pointing device. The mouse cursor is also called a pointer. Cursor is a symbol or graphical image on the computer monitor or other display device that echoes movements of the pointing device, commonly a mouse, touchpad, or stylus pen. It signals the point where actions of the user take place. It can be used in the text-based or graphical user interface to select and move other elements. Next is the radio button. A radio button or option button is a graphical control element that allows the user to choose only one of the predefined set of mutually exclusive options. The singular property of a radio button makes it distinct from a checkbox, which allows more than one or no item to be selected and for the unselected state to be restored. Radio buttons are arranged in groups of two or more and displayed on screen as, for example, a list of circular holes that can contain white space for unselected or a dot for selected. Each radio button is normally accompanied by a label describing the choice that the radio button represents. The choices are mutually exclusive. When the user selects a radio button, any previously selected radio button in the same group becomes deselected, that making it so only one can be selected. Selecting a radio button is done by clicking the mouse on the button or the caption or by using a keyboard shortcut. Next is a scroll bar. A scroll bar is an interaction technique or widget in which continuous text, pictures, or any other content can be scrolled in a predefined direction up, down, left, or right on a computer display window or so that all of the content can be viewed. Even if only a fraction of the content can be seen on a device's screen at one time. Scrollbar designs differ throughout their history. They usually appear on one or two sides of the viewing area as long rectangular areas containing a bar or thumb that can be dragged along a through or track to move the body of the document. These can be placed vertically, horizontally, or both in the window depending on which direction the content extends past its boundaries. Two arrows are often included on either end of the thumb or through for more precise adjustments. Next important element for GUI is menus. Menus allow the user to execute commands by selecting from a list of choices. Options are selected with a mouse or other pointing device within a GUI. A keyboard may also be used. Menus are convenient because they show what commands are available within the software. A menu bar is displayed horizontally across the top of the screen and or along the tops of some or all windows. A pull-down menu is commonly associated with this menu type. When a user clicks on a menu option, the pull-down menu will appear. A menu has a visible title within the menu bar. Its contents are only revealed when the user selects it with a pointer. The user is then able to select the items within the pull-down menu. When the user clicks elsewhere, the content of menu will disappear. The content menu is invisible until the user performs a specific mouse action like pressing the right mouse button. When the software specific mouse action occurs, the menu will appear under the cursor. Next is the icons. Icons are simple images used in context to communicate something. They are easily recognizable and easy to remember. The origin of its name is interesting. It comes from the Greek eikova, that is the icona, meaning image, which in turn derives from an infinitive which means to be similar, to appear. The word was used first to indicate a scared representation pens on a table. Digital icons appeared when the first GUI operating systems came out, like Macintosh and Microsoft. They were associated with programs or files which could be opened double clicking on the icon. Thank you.